Snakes are some of the most feared creatures on Earth, and for good reason. They kill over 80,000 people every year. That's more than sharks, lions, and crocodiles combined. But here's the catch. Out of 3,000 species, only about 200 are dangerous to humans. And among those, a few carry venom so lethal, one bite is a countdown. In this video, we're uncovering the 10 deadliest snakes on Earth. Cold-blooded killers you'd rather never cross paths with. Number 10. Saw-scaled viper. You've probably never heard of it, but this unassuming, desert-dwelling snake is believed to kill more people each year than any other snake on Earth. The saw-scaled viper doesn't just strike. It hisses like sandpaper scraping bone, curling into a defensive coil and rubbing its serrated scales together until the sound alone sends a warning through the dark. Unlike the elegant glide of most snakes, this one sidewinds across the sand, jerking like a malfunctioning machine, unpredictable and fast. It rarely grows longer than 2 feet or 60 centimeters. It doesn't need to. The venom? A brutal cocktail of hemotoxins and procoagulants, enough to cause severe internal bleeding, kidney failure, and potentially death if left untreated. And it gets worse. These vipers thrive in densely populated areas across Africa, India, Pakistan, and parts of the Middle East, living near farms, villages, and pathways where people work barefoot. Anti-venom is often miles away, and treatment delays can be deadly. Their strike is lightning fast and unpredictable. They can lunge forward in a sudden burst, delivering several quick strikes before you even know what happened. During the rainy season, up to 80% of adults climb into bushes and shrubs, meaning they're not just on the ground anymore. It's small, it's deadly, and it's already claimed thousands. Number 9. Gaboon Viper. Hidden in the forests of sub-Saharan Africa, the Gaboon Viper is nature's ambush masterpiece. With a body patterned in browns, purples, and diamond-like stripes, it disappears into the forest floor so perfectly that most victims don't even realize what they stepped on, until the bite. And that bite? It's a nightmare. This snake has the longest fangs of any venomous snake on Earth, up to 5 centimeters long. That's 2 inches of fang powering deep into whatever it bites. But what really makes the Gaboon Viper terrifying is the payload. It delivers more venom in a single bite than any other snake on Earth. A brutal cocktail that damages tissue, disrupts blood vessels, and leads to internal bleeding and necrosis. Ironically, this beast rarely bites. It's shy, slow-moving, and usually relies on camouflage, not confrontation. Most human envenomations happen by accident. Someone stepping too close in the wrong patch of forest. With anti-venom, most victims recover, though severe cases may require surgery. Without it, the bite can be fatal. So if you ever find yourself in sub-Saharan Africa's forests, watch your step. The deadliest threats don't always hiss before they hit. Number 8. Philippine Cobra. Some snakes lunge. This one spits, straight into your eyes, from up to 10 feet or 3 meters away. The Philippine Cobra doesn't need to strike to neutralize its target. It's a venom sniper, able to launch a stream of neurotoxic venom with disturbing accuracy, causing immediate, severe pain and potentially permanent blindness if untreated. Its venom is one of the most potent among all cobras, targeting the nervous system and shutting down respiratory function in as little as 30 minutes. In severe cases, victims can stop breathing before medical help arrives. What makes it worse? The Philippine Cobra is highly defensive. When threatened, it rises up and flares its hood, giving one final warning before the venom flies. In rural areas where these snakes are common, an unexpected encounter in tall grass can turn dangerous in seconds. It's elegant, it's evasive, and its aim is surgical, precise, and unforgiving. You won't even know you've been targeted until the burn hits your eyes. Number 7. Russell's Viper. Russell's Viper, also known as the chain viper, is one of the deadliest snakes in South Asia, responsible for thousands of deaths every year. Its body is usually deep yellow, tan, or brown, with 3 rows of dark oval spots, each outlined in black, growing up to 1.5 meters, or about 5 feet long. But the real warning isn't the pattern, it's the noise. While most snakes hiss softly, the Russell's Viper unleashes what is believed to be the loudest hiss in the snake world. Sharp and explosive, like a pressure cooker releasing steam. It means you're already too close. Russell's Vipers become highly defensive when threatened. They strike with lightning speed, injecting a venom that destroys tissue, shuts down organs, and causes severe internal bleeding, especially from the gums and urinary tract. Surviving the bite doesn't guarantee recovery. Roughly 29% of survivors suffer permanent pituitary damage, leading to lasting hormonal disorders or infertility. This isn't just a snake, it's a medical emergency waiting in the grass. Number 6. The Boomslang. At first glance, the Boomslang looks like a creature painted for camouflage, not for killing. Slender, bright green, and often perched like a harmless ornament among tree branches. But its name, in Afrikaans, means tree snake, and that's exactly where danger begins. The average adult Boomslang reaches about 100 to 160 centimeters, roughly 3 to 5 feet. Not massive, but long enough to wrap around a branch, or your arm. It doesn't slither toward prey, it waits, motionless, mimicking a twig. When a lizard or bird strays too close, the snake lunges, and its jaws swing open a shocking 170 degrees, nearly flat. It doesn't deliver venom with a quick jab. It chews, slowly injecting a highly potent hemotoxic venom. This venom stops blood from clotting. Victims often feel fine at first, until the internal bleeding begins. In severe cases, bleeding can appear in unexpected places, like the gums, nose, or even the eyes. What makes it especially dangerous is the delay. Hours can pass before symptoms appear, giving a false sense of safety, until the envenomation escalates. Without antivenom, even blood transfusions may not be enough. Yet despite all this, Boomslangs are shy. They rarely bite humans, so fatalities are uncommon. But if one does strike, you'll wish it hadn't chewed. Number 5. The King Cobra. Almost everyone's heard the name, but few understand the scale. The King Cobra is the longest venomous snake on Earth, reaching up to 4 meters, with the longest recorded specimen being nearly 6 meters. That's over 18 feet. Native to the forests of India, Southeast Asia, and beyond, it's both worshipped and feared. A symbol of divinity with a deadly legacy. Despite its terrifying reputation, the King Cobra is mostly reclusive. But when it feels threatened, or worse, when guarding its eggs, it becomes highly aggressive and will defend itself without hesitation. Yes, this is the only snake on Earth that builds a nest and guards its eggs until they hatch. A devoted parent with a deadly bite. One strike from a King Cobra delivers enough neurotoxin to kill an elephant within hours. In humans, it causes intense pain, paralysis, and respiratory failure. And without treatment, death can occur within 30 minutes to a few hours. It's a snake that hunts other snakes, including venomous ones like kraits and cobras, as well as large pythons. But when prey is scarce, birds, lizards, or rodents will do. And when it strikes, it doesn't just bite. It can hold on for several minutes, pumping venom the entire time. The hood, the stare, the silence before the strike. It's more than a reptile. It's royalty with fangs. But if the King Cobra scares you, number 1 will haunt you. Its venom is the most potent of any snake on Earth. A single bite contains enough toxin to kill over 100 humans. Number 4. The Black Mamba. In sub-Saharan Africa, one name still stops hearts cold. Black Mamba. Despite its name, this snake isn't black at all. Its scales range from olive to gunmetal gray. But flash its mouth, and you'll see why it's called the Black Mamba. The inside is jet black, like staring into a black hole. It's the second longest venomous snake after the king cobra, often reaching 2 to 3 meters, roughly 6 to 10 feet, with a few rare giants reported at 4.5 meters, nearly 15 feet long. But it's not just big. The Black Mamba is the fastest land snake in the world, capable of slithering at up to 12.5 miles per hour or 20 kilometers per hour. That's not a myth. That's documented speed. And when it feels threatened, it doesn't always flee. It strikes repeatedly, delivering bite after bite, each one laced with a venom so potent that just 2 drops are believed to be enough to kill an adult human. This venom attacks both the nervous system and the heart, causing paralysis, cardiac arrest, and death, typically within a few hours without treatment. Though in rare documented cases, symptoms have progressed in as little as 20 minutes. Before antivenom became available, nearly every bite was fatal. It's fast, it's lethal, and it carries a chilling title, the kiss of death. One glimpse of that black mouth, and you're already too close. Number 3. Coastal Taipan. Australia doesn't run out of killers, and the coastal taipan might be its most efficient. Found along Australia's northern and eastern coasts, this serpent holds the title of the longest venomous snake on the continent, commonly reaching 2 meters or roughly 6.5 feet, with rare specimens recorded at 3 meters or roughly 10 feet. But it's not the size that makes it infamous, it's the venom. The coastal taipan delivers one of the most toxic venoms of any land-dwelling snake, injecting up to 400 milligrams in a single strike. That's enough to cause internal hemorrhaging, kidney damage, convulsions, and severe vomiting. In many documented cases, early symptoms can start within 15 to 30 minutes. Left untreated, death typically occurs within a few hours. But the scariest part isn't the speed, it's the certainty. In fact, before an antivenom was developed in 1956, a bite from a coastal taipan was effectively 100% fatal. The antivenom only exists because of a tragedy. In 1950, a young snake catcher named Kevin Budden captured a taipan for research, but it bit him during the process. He died the next day. The snake he caught was used to develop the antivenom that saved countless lives since. Today, it's no longer guaranteed to kill, but it still doesn't forgive mistakes. Number 2. The Eastern Brown Snake. It doesn't look like much, but the Eastern Brown Snake has claimed more lives in Australia than any other snake, and is considered one of the most dangerous snakes in the world. Slender and extremely fast, it can grow up to 2 meters, roughly 6.5 feet, with a body colored in earthy tones ranging from light tan to near black. It's often found where people live, from rural farms to suburban homes. It injects just around 4 milligrams of venom per bite. But don't be fooled. This is the second most toxic venom of any land snake on Earth, more than enough to overwhelm the nervous system, and in severe cases, lead to cardiac collapse. It also shuts down your blood's ability to clot, causing severe internal bleeding. This snake is also known for its lightning-fast reactions. Corner it, and it can unleash multiple rapid strikes before you even realize it's moved. It might be number 2 on the toxicity list, but when it comes to pure defensive speed, it's one of the fastest snakes alive. Here's what makes it worse. The bite is often painless. Some victims don't even realize they've been bitten. This snake is responsible for around 60% of all snakebite deaths in Australia, and many of those happen when someone tries to kill it. So if you ever see one, don't play hero. Just walk away, slowly. Number 1. The Inland Taipan. It rarely appears, but when it does, you'd better keep your distance. Make no mistake, the Inland Taipan is the most venomous snake on Earth. Also called the fierce snake, it lives in the remote deserts of Australia, where its light brown scales blend seamlessly into the dust. It grows up to 2 meters, roughly 6.5 feet. But it's not the size that earns its rank. It's the chemistry. One bite delivers a venom so potent, it can kill 100 fully grown men. or nearly 250,000 mice. Its venom is specially evolved to take down warm-blooded prey like mammals, including us. With a deadly cocktail that causes paralysis, internal bleeding, and respiratory failure. Without immediate treatment, a bite can be fatal in a few hours, sometimes before help arrives. It strikes fast, with surgical precision, and rarely delivers a dry bite. When threatened, it can unleash multiple rapid strikes in just seconds. In fact, laboratory LD50 tests confirm that it has the most toxic venom of any snake, or any reptile, on Earth. And here's the twist. Despite its apocalyptic venom, the Inland Taipan is shy, elusive, and rarely comes into contact with humans. It's the quietest killer on this entire list, and the most lethal. Ever had a run-in with a deadly snake? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing videos. I've got plenty more coming. Thanks for watching. Until next time.